Hey guys, you asked me and here I am responding to you. We're going to cook some lentils and I'm going to show you part of how I make simple, vegan, plant-based, practical nutrition. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how I make this a priority and basically how I make it as simple as possible for you to have great nutrition. I'm actually boiling water. You can see it right there. And I'm going to add some clean lentils here. And yes, there's many ways of doing it. You could also pre-fry the veggies before. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks by the end so that you can have a really simple cooking. And all you need is to have the boiling water. You add the lentils and you add all the veggies that you possibly can so that it's going to be super nutritious. That's basically it. There's not much mystery to it. And yes, I love cooking like a chef and I have learned from the best. Yet I make my life as simple as possible, especially now during quarantine in which I really need more discipline and I haven't had much help. So, for instance, these jars are right here because I am making the sauerkraut. I usually do that by myself and I'm going to teach you that from my own kitchen. But I'm just going to tell you to simplify yourself when it comes to cooking your protein. And lentils are the easiest and best and most, I would say, delicious worldwide. It's like, I don't know anybody who doesn't love lentils. So, you just add the lentils to the boiling water and then you just add all the veggies you can. I mean, I can't make it more complex than that. How are you going to cut the veggies? How are you going to process them? I'm going to do it all by hand right here in front of you. And, I'm just going to take like a big onion. Okay, this is big, one of the biggest onions, yes. I'll take some carrots. I have a nice one right here. Okay, and I'm just going to make it really simple so I can tell you that this gives you the most flavor. And then we'll add, of course, some salt. This is the salt that I found finally. It wasn't easy to find. And yes, I also have some Himalayan salt right here, which is my favorite, the pink salt. This is the salt I like to use, but I'm saving it for the sauerkraut. So just for you to know, I might use some seasoned salt instead. And let me lower this so that you can also see my good posture, since it's all about fitness, movement. And the good thing is that this works not just for me, but people who are not necessarily vegan, who can start making their own vegetable protein at home and, feel really good in the process. Because, you always see me stretching, and it's true, while I wait for this to boil, and even while I'm cooking, I try to have really good posture. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit of that. Okay, and maybe step by step we're going to have more of these, how would you call it, impromptu, spontaneous, natural, like in the moment videos. Maybe this is not perfectly aligned, at least the knives are pretty organized. Like I said, the jars are right here because after this, I'm making sauerkraut. In fact, I hadn't even planned to make lentils, but I have somebody hungry and I'm like, oh, okay, you love lentils, so let me cook them for you. And yeah, it's just very, very simple. So I'm going to add part of the onion. In fact, I'm going to have 2 other pieces of onion that I have here so that you get an idea, okay? And what I'm also doing is keeping this from the onion, from the green onion, and basically even from the carrots, like the tops of the carrots. I'm keeping them because I really have this vision of my yard actually being a garden where I can pick all the fresh veggies, you see? So I would have way more veggies, way more fruits, way more organic, way more fresh, way more, my baby, hi Valentino, he's like, oh, you gotta acknowledge me. I don't know, I think at the beginning you saw Vika walking in the back, and this is Valentine right there under the table, and you can see how the lentils are boiling right there. And this is brown rice that I cooked last night, and it's cold, but it's so delicious. It's like a risotto. It's really organic and also brown, meaning that it's not refined. I don't believe in refined anything. And so when it comes to your cereals and grains, you're still using white rice, for instance, add some lentils, add some beans, whatever you can. And this is so simple that practically we're going to be done with it in just a few minutes, okay? So my knife is as sharp as possibly can be. I have to find a way because it's not as sharp as usual. Maybe I'll use the other one back there, but this is impromptu. It's not like, oh, normally I would have my knife way sharper, and I might buy another one, or just, Let's see, try with this. But you know, the sharp knife is the secret to be a good chef. Can you see this here? See, I have a good posture, and like I said, I'm gonna actually keep even better posture because I'm showing off right now. So let me show off with a great posture, abs in, you know, like I always say. And, you know, a very cheerful disposition, okay? It's important for you to feel good, whatever you do. Feel good about yourself, and that way you can give the best to your family, to your community, to the world. And if we all really take some time to self-care, you see, all I did was slice the onions, and now, of course, I'm going to cut them, so it's not something fancy or anything, just regular. And, you know, sometimes I'll have my hands like this, but they're supposed to be like this. So, you know, I'm not necessarily teaching you the best chef technique. You can always go to YouTube and find that. The important thing is that I just want to show you how fast it is to make delicious lentils. That's really my what I call it. I mean, this is my intention, and the good thing is that everybody loves it. Some people love more onion, more garlic, which I also like to add to them. Some people love just adding I love lots of carrots, and I also have some bell pepper and whatever your vegetables are right now. You see, oops, maybe I can even put this here in this clear, nice and clear bowl so that you can see how fast I cut up an onion, you know? So you don't have to be a chef, but you do have to be your chef. Be your own chef, like I used to teach you even when I wasn't vegan, okay? But I've been vegan for 9 years, so now it's even more important. You see? I can show you the onions right there, how I just cut it up. It's not perfect, but it works, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and add them after the carrots. Why do the carrots go before? I'll tell you why, because the carrots are tougher. So the tougher the vegetable is going to go in before. So first the carrots, then I'm going to add some cabbage, okay, that I have here. Oh, the onion is making me cry. Oh, don't cry for me, but I cry for the doggies that don't have homes. I cry for people who don't have homes. I cry for people who are losing their jobs. People who don't have food right now, you know, and sometimes I think, oh my God, I have to make a food kitchen, and I have that kind of heart, and I'm pretty sure you do too if you're watching me. But the thing is, okay, what can we do together as the world? It's like, okay, what can you do? Just be, like, some people are not even connected to their own lives, and so I'm sorry if you're feeling anxious and depressed and maybe not your best, but I believe that I can be my best when I help as much as possible. And not perfect, like I said, you know, my cutting is not the most perfect. You see how easily I just have some carrot sticks right here? And these carrot sticks turn into little squares. So I'm just going to add this. Like I said, before the bell pepper, before anything else. And I will show you. You see? Very simple. And it's all going to go into the beautiful, delicious lentils that we are creating right there. And I'm just going to show you this and say, yeah, so what are we doing to help others, okay? In fact, one of the things I shared last night on my Instagram when I'm making this video is, hey, let's help these people who are rescuing dogs and cats. You know, so whether it's rescuing dogs and cats, people rescue from farming, having a sanctuary, like now I have a bird sanctuary. And, you know, whatever you can do to help animals, to help people, go to old people's homes, go do something that makes you feel good, okay? Contribute to something, and you're going to feel really good. You see, this is the cabbage. I feel good when I help others a lot. I wouldn't do this because it's boiling and I might burn my hands, so I'm just going to combine it with the onions and add it. You see? Ready? Go. I'm adding the onions and I'm adding the cabbage, okay? And that's basically it. Very, very simple. The rest is adding some salt and pepper, and we don't even need oil. If you like oil, I usually use preferably olive oil, and usually I add it at the end, like on my plate, and other people's plates who love it. Who doesn't love olive oil on the plate after everything is served? Yeah. I gotta get more of this. So I'm adding the salt with some spices here. It smells really good already. So this is basically it. I love adding the olive oil and the pepper on the plate. And that's it, you know. Very, very simple. I'll show you this when it's ready. So if it's not here on this video, it's going to be on my on my stories of Yummy. You know, Yummy is a new highlight that I created on Instagram. So it's at Monica Sansi on Instagram. And be sure to write me. You can, hey, what happened to I didn't bring it, so I'm just going to go like this and mix it up a little bit. And we're going to boil this, and when it's boiled, yeah, connect with me, you guys. I know this is not the best way. The thing is that I have the spoons over there in the drawer. Anyway, so I just mixed it up, and it's going to be delicious. When do you lower it? Right now it's like the high. Well, I'm going to start lowering it because it doesn't have to be boiling that much. And these lentils, look, they're pretty fine. So the more delicious, I think they're more delicious. The finer they are, the smaller they are. They're just intensely delicious. And I'm lowering the heat from 9 to 6. So it's still going to be simmering. And some people like to put the lid on. I'd rather not. But I'm going to be watching this for a few more minutes. And I can give you the exact recipe. But you see, it's all up to you. What you like. I love onion. I love garlic. I love carrots. That is like, I love it. Just like in the French cuisine, we use a lot of celery as well. So, you know, whatever works for you, your culture, your taste. Definitely the lentils are fantastic because they're going to give you tons of great protein, no fat, great fiber, like 7 grams of fiber. And yes, I'll also show you what the proportions are of protein according to the size so that you guys have an idea. So it's like 4 grams per 100 grams. And we could figure that out also. You know, I got to check my data because it all depends. And it all depends on the grains. But for the most part, you could also combine the lentils with the brown rice. And according to what we learned in nutrition, this is a complementary. But even if you eat it in different meals, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the same meal in order for all the amino acids to complement each other. And for the most part, seriously, there is no need for any animal protein at all. I've been 9 years vegan. I feel so good, better than ever. And I train really well, as you know. And I'm going to go to train while this cooks, by the way. And thank you so much for watching. Like I said, help as much as possible. Eat and drink mostly plant-based towards vegan. Move around more, get physical. Yes, have good posture. Very important to have good posture when you're standing. And you could also have a way to have your foot up. That I'm going to show you that in future videos. Dance, you know, move. It's important. And stay positive. Focus on what you can do. This you can do. Anybody can do this. And focus on what you can help. So help with whatever you can. If you have soup to give to your neighbors, to the stray animals, whatever you can do to help other people in institutions, you're going to feel really good. Especially if you already checked that they're really good people. Okay, that's also important. So yeah, surround yourself with people who are also of high integrity. This is really important. And I'm going to keep on showing you this. If you like it, please like it, share it with your friends, subscribe. Thank you. Until next video, I'm Monica. No excuses. Check out the links. Bye for now. This is smelling really good. Yummy. Okay, I think that's it. If you want a consultation, oh yes, this is important. I'll probably have the link below. Otherwise, DM me on Instagram. And like I said, I'm making these stories in the yummy part. So in the yummy vegan, I'll have many stories of other people making delicious cookies and fudges and great things. I could show you very simple things that you could do, let's say with oatmeal, and you know, or how to make an ice cream. An ice cream is delicious, and also show you that. It's like, okay, look, 2 ingredients, 3 ingredients. The less ingredients, the faster you can get out of the kitchen and go walk with your friends or whatever you're doing to stay fit, okay? Like I said, abs in. And so I have many ideas, and a consultation is necessary because I can't really prescribe, hey, eat so many lentils or eat so much. It all depends on how many calories you're actually burning as your metabolism, your activity, and whatever it is. And, you know, if I'm going to check the data, and I'm also going to have more information on description, but also if you want me to help you on your journey to being, yeah, I was going to say a better person, but you know, to be actually reinventing your life. If you're 40 years old, man or a woman, and you want to reinvent your life to be more fit, healthy, happy, full of joy, with self-care, self-discipline, and self-love, which is so important, you know. I love myself, therefore I nourish myself right, and therefore I can be of my best. All right, this is it for now. Thank you so much. And you know, I am working for you to help you more and more. So let me know what you liked and how you like to make the lentils, because everybody's different. There's no need to add any animal products at all. You're going to ruin it, okay? Just add whatever comes from the earth that makes you feel good and is super kind. Thank you for these lentils. Thank you for this abundance. All right? Lots of love, lots of peace, lots of light. Yeah, what I like to say in my podcast. Also, hugs and kisses. Mwah. Thank you.